Welcome to our weekly video. Normally we would have Illerton Fair and these would have been some of our entries. We also had our 4th flock pickup with lots of harvest to go with it. It's also time to get those pumpkins and squash out of the garden. We have a guest, my uncle, who is an expert on knowing what is right and what isn't and teaching the kids. This is our child Marty's little entrepreneurial business that he does every year.
I want to see your cherry tomatoes in there.
See? I will even get two. Mom.
And what do you do with cherry tomatoes?
Stop.
Let me see. Is it good? Thumbs up.
We also have had some fall harvest of kale and I'm so excited, some lettuce and arugula. So delicious this time of year. I wanted to give an example of one whole window from start to finish. So removing the storm window and the hardware and then all the caulking. The caulking only took me about 20 minutes to 30 minutes with this window. It was an actually pretty easy one. And so I hope you enjoy this part. So I wanted to tell you the tools that I was using when it came to taking the caulking off of the windows. So originally I couldn't find a chisel, which was what I was wanting, but I couldn't find one. So I used one of these, which is for like mudding. I don't even know what you call it. I call it a scraper. I don't think that's what it's called. And my trusty tiny little hammer. It's old and I love it. It's a little bit light. It's not really heavy. So that was what I used originally. And then my husband found me the chisel, so then I used the chisel. And I really actually didn't need the chisel for very many of the windows. I would actually rathered using this. This was a lot nicer to get in there, but there were some hard ones. I had the window at the back, the tiny window. Oh man, I needed this for sure. And then the other tool that I used was this flathead screwdriver, really long one. And it had I used it to get into some of the harder places and then obviously to take off the hardware. And then when someone stole all my tools and I had no idea where they were, I used this rubber mallet as my other hammer when I couldn't find my little hammer. So I'm trying to look and see, that's all I used to get it all off. And some of it came off beautifully and really easy and others was a little bit hard, but those are the tools. And we had them all around the farm, so I didn't have to buy anything and that was excellent. And they are 90% done, so that's good. I also should mention that I'm not the only one who did the windows. I know that the videos are about me, but Ross, my father-in-law, and Jeff's dad did a lot of the windows, and Jeff did all the hard parts that we couldn't do because he always comes in and saves us. So it wasn't just me. I just want to make sure that's clear. We also had our nature walk for the week. This is one of the kids' favorite times, and we did some line drawings of some leaves that we found. And if you don't like snakes, Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next week.
Hey, old fella. Where are you going? Where are you going? Looks like a different than a garter snake. Yeah. Yeah, he's okay.